This dude has been blowing up. This is HANUMANKIND's Run It Up. I don't do a lot of rap reactions on this channel, but I had to check this guy out because one, he's from the south of India, which is where I'm from, but apparently he grew up in America, but he came back to India, and now a lot of his rap influences are blending with our Indian culture, and that's what he showcases in his videos. That's what I've heard about him. I have not heard this song. I haven't even heard the one song that blew up and went viral. I know the one clip that, you know, it was on every YouTube shot and every Instagram reel and was used as an audio for like months. The one that was like, shut up phone. The one that was like, big stepper, underground, that one. But I haven't heard that entire song. So, hey, if this video does well, I'll go check that song out. So let me know in the comments if you'd like to see that. But anyway, this is HANUMANKIND's Run It Up. Let's go. Ooh, classic aspect rate. Oh.
Run it up.
Oh.
The sun is up.
Oh.
So run it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now.
Ooh.
On what I love.
Ooh.
Baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just
That guy ate shit. And it made it in the video. Like, clearly all these guys got the same line of direction. Just chase this dude. But that guy did not see that rock. And he ate shit. And they left it in the video. That's hilarious. But, oh, so he's used samples, sounds like samples of like classic Indian drums. And it sounds very South style. It sounds very, very from the South, which is great. So run it up. The sun is up. Till when it's down, get your money up. Nice. Okay.
people now. I put up. So run it down. Get your money up. I put money down.
I put money down.
On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous.
He's
Your problems are
investing
just
in
not the
his
same to
people.
us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't happen the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the liquor strong. Plenty here, boy, for all of us. Now bring out the drums in this bitch. And my homies got rich doing shit that they say.
Whoa. Time out. We'll get to that. I love that line. There's two lines in here that's like really, really freaking powerful. We're feeling... Let me just go back to it. Hold on.
They're just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors.
We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. And you can interpret that in a couple different ways. Like, we're trying to meet the expectations that our ancestors put on us, right? He's talking about investing in his people. Well, the generations before us have invested in us, right? They've invested time and effort and money and whatever in us, and we're trying to meet those expectations, but there's also a pressure. There's also a pressure to meet that because there's plenty of different conversations you can have around trying to please your elders and trying to meet the expectations of the generations before you, and how sometimes it clashes with the current generational mindset. There's plenty of conversations. I'm not going to do that here, but I'm just saying there's a couple different ways you can interpret that, right? You're feeling the weight of your ancestors, like you're feeling their power and their presence flow through you, but you're also feeling the pressure to meet their expectations of what they've done. Because clearly, if you talk 2-3 generations before us, they were in wars and they were fighting fights that, give us the privileges, that they fought for the freedom to give us a lot of the privileges that we have today. So we're trying to balance that and meet those expectations. Love that.
Not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long.
Healing with ways that don't last for long.
No help for the weak, but the liquor strong.
That we're healing with ways that don't last for long. No help for the weak, but the liquor strong. Whether it's alcohol, drugs, whatever, but it's temporary fixes for permanent problems.
Plenty here, boy, for all of us. Now bring out the drums in this bitch. And my homies got rich doing shit that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the guns in this bitch. Hit a load up a clip. I'm gon' shoot up the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch. And the pain that see them ain't hurt. I see the love that we give. And the love that we give. Sure everything come up for circle. Whoa. Nothing is something got all of us jumping.
Whoa. Okay, couple of things here that I noticed. These are all martial arts, right? These are specific martial arts. The sword and shield, I don't know about the whipping thing, but like the sword and shield, this is like a South thing. This is Kalari. I think this is Kalari from Kerala, which is a southern state, right? The auntie with the big stick, this is Latikel which is from Maharashtra, I think. Lati, yeah. So Maharashtra, I think. This guy looks like he's either Manipuri or something. I don't recognize the thing. But there were dudes swinging a ball. That I think is a Punjabi thing. It's a Sikh thing. But what's interesting, what I noticed at least about the Kalari and the Latikel, these specific martial arts, this is a bit of a history lesson for those that don't know. Just me being a history buff, but also just an Indian. These specific martial arts were outlawed by the British when they ruled us, which was a good, comfortable 70 years ago, when we fought, before we fought for our independence. But these specific martial arts were banned. Right, and currently they're practiced in rural areas and stuff in India. But like, you could be living in India and still not know about this stuff. You could be living in the city your entire life and not know what goes on in the village, right? So this stuff is important because, like I said, they were banned by the British, principally because the British were scared that more civilians would learn and train themselves and then fight back. So they banned it. And we got our land back anyway, so no hard feelings, Your Majesty. But it's cool to see this in this guy's video because, I mean, he's giving exposure to stuff that not a lot of people talk about. The culture deep within India. Like, not just... And he's changing, like, the visual of it. Right, because a lot of people, when they think of India, they only think, oh, dirty streets, smelly, whatever, right? And the perception is bad. But India is a lot more than that, right? Just leave the city and you're in a whole other country. Literally, you're in a whole other place. And when you go into the village, you see beautiful exhibitions like this. So it's really cool to see that in his video. But anyway, let's go back to that.
Now bring out the drums in this bitch, and my homies got rich doing shit that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the guns in this bitch, hit a load up a clip, I'm gon' shoot up the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch at the pain to see a man. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. Make sure everything come up full circle. We went from nothing to something, got all of us jumping and shit that we made from the air. We went from running and gunning with nothing to stomach, just feeding the neighborhood brat. They ain't the best in the life that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even bad. They ain't the doing the time and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it down.
Damn. We went from running and gunning with nothing in stomach to feeding the neighborhood. So like, we came from nothing, got all of them jumping, right? That what was that line? Right?
I see the love that we give and the love that we get. Make sure everything come up full circle. We went from nothing to something, got all of us jumping and shit that we made from the air.
Yeah.
We went from running.
We from nothing to something, made all of them jumping to shit that we made from the air. Like, this is pure creation. This is pure imagination, pure creation. And people are eating it up because he's really good at what he does. These lyrics are really fucking good, right? And he knows that. So he's got all of them jumping to shit that we made from the air. We went from running and gunning with nothing in stomach to feeding the neighborhood. So we went from being absolutely hungry, starving, and now we're so successful that we're feeding the entire neighborhood, which is what he's showing in the next shot.
With nothing in stomach, just feeding the neighborhood, bruh. They ain't the best in the life that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even bad. They ain't the doing the driving the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up. The sun is up. To run it down.
Big.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love.
Here's the funny thing about this shot. All of them could just be his family. These could all be cousins, aunties, uncles. This could be his family. But I more realistically, this could just be a representation of his city, his neighborhood, the place that he's from, the village that he's from. So it's cool to see. Like, he's putting all of them in his video, and he's putting his culture on. He's giving exposure to the rural side of India in a very beautiful way. Like the martial arts stuff, I mean, the only other way I can say it is the god dances, the ritual dances that we saw. And yeah, like, you even got the street dogs in it, man. Like, it's the culture, baby.
Ooh, baby, we run it up. Get it the minute the sun is up. There's no rest when sun is down.
This is a
Work
Sikh
every
thing.
Get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love.
Oh.
Church.
That was a Sikh thing.
On everything that I love.
I forget what it's called, but that's... So he's not just the South, he's bringing exposure to the whole thing. Oh, we're slowing down. Oh.
3, 2, 1. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab our weapons and get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it down, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing
It's
that.
speeding up. It's speeding up.
Put me in the ground, turn me in the ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story.
Yeah.
Find me at work in the morning. Find me where people are mourning, man. Cause death is a
Fuck! Yo, that got me hyped. I got goosebumps for that part. I want to watch that shit again. Holy shit. I love that line. I want the money, the bag, the moolah, the cash. What's the fifth thing he said? But it's all money. He's just different synonyms. But that I love that he slowed it down.
I do it for all of my
Oh, that
people
was
now.
beautiful.
Put that on everything
Whoa.
that I love. Church. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above.
I love that he's just slowing it down, pulling focus. Ooh.
3, 2, 1. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab our weapons and get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency.
Stack it up.
The freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh.
So what are we lacking?
I could point it down.
The
so
flow
much that's
switch.
around.
Oh.
Better settle down.
Oh.
No point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the ass.
Bite
put
him
me
in the ass.
ground, turn me into ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning. Find me where people are mourning, man. Cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all. You don't understand, you a foreigner. Nobody needs an advantage now. We needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case. Never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you. There will never be justice to face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today, but we'll wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
Fuck me, dude. Whoa. That's a... Oh, shit. See, I said at the start of this video, I don't listen to a lot of rap music, but when rap is like packaged like this, I am all in. Because that was amazing. He's blend this. I've not heard anything like this. I've not heard anything like this. At least not in rap. I've heard it. I've heard like metal fusion, like the band The Who, the HU. They're a Mongolian metal band, and they fuse Mongolian music with heavy metal, and it sounds amazing. This guy is doing like the rap equivalent, where he's fusing not just the Indian culture but the music. Like there was a lot of very Indian instruments, like the traditional South Indian drums that you saw them playing it there. He's got the cymbals, the ritual screams, it's all blended so perfectly, and he's got that whatever that sound was, the bang, that thing, just blasting, and the way he slowed it down and then he gradually sped it up, because that's just getting the energy going. Like I'm sweating, I'm pumped up, but I'm sweating, and that was amazing. That was amazing. There's more in the video. What's happening? Oh. I was right. There was Kalari. Okay. Mardani Khel. Isn't it also called Lati Khel? I could be. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But, okay. Gatka, that's the Sikh thing. That's also the guy with the sword on the horse. That's a Sikh thing from Punjab. Okay. Thang Tha. Garudan Parva, that's the dance. Okay. Velatam. Chenda. Oh, yeah, those are Chenda drums. Also, another thing that I just want to point out, that I'm not fixating on, it's not a thing, but his accent. So clearly this guy grew up abroad and came back to it. Like he moved back home, basically. Right? He's grown up abroad, had all the influences of whatever rap that he listened to there, and then he brought it back to India. And he's sort of blending it in this like cultural moment, which is really beautiful to see. I like that. I love that. And yeah, see, like I said, I have not checked out the other song that went viral, but I'm happy to if this video does well. Get those likes up, and I'll check out the other song. I'll react to the other song too. So let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this reaction, if you'd like me to react to the other song, and anything else. Like, suggest something that this guy has done that has really resonated with people, because this video was like a canon event. I loved it. I loved the production style of it. I loved the cinematography was beautiful. And yes, his rap, his lyrics are just so good. I cannot wait for whatever he puts out next, because damn, I'm going to be on that. So yeah, that was HANUMANKIND's Run It Up. I'll see you all in the next one then. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.